Young World, LOD 321, LOD versus the Internet, back again for the third time in one day. I'm just on a roll today. Got a couple extra minutes, a little bit of extra time on my hands at the moment. So I'm just going hard on YouTube today. I've been wondering, anybody who knows about Suave Cali, YouTuber Suave Cali, with my channel, with my other channel, on my original channel, I was going on that. Latasha Moore, how you doing? Long time no see. My original channel, it's a great time. I said, yeah, where she at? Yeah, so you know who she is too, right? Suave Kelly. My original channel that I had, me and Suave Kelly was we became cool. You know what I mean? We became real cool. At one point, she hit me on Instagram one time. We was talking about a couple things, and we even collaborated on one or two videos together that we had put up. Then out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? He said she's True Secret page now. What you mean she's True Secret page now? Oh, the truthers. You talking about the Truth Show or something like that? The one female. I don't know what you meant by the Truth Seeker page. He said Greg Thomas said the Illuminati got her. Yo, I don't know what. One day, like I said, I used to watch our videos. Me and her we became mad cool. You know what I'm saying? When she inboxed me one day on Instagram, we was talking. We became real cool. Then we started we collabed on a couple. We did a couple of videos together and everything. You know what I'm saying? We talked a couple times behind the scenes about a couple things. And I don't know what happened to her. Yo, she just. I checked her a while ago. I just checked her again today. Her channel, all her content is removed. Um, it says she's Truth Seeker now, the Truth Channel. Who that female? It's called the Truth Show. I think is that what you're talking about? Whoever said that? I think like two people said that now. If that's her, it could be. It don't sound like her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's her or not, but it definitely don't sound like her. But she just disappeared. One day are you asking Dogon poor beating? I don't know. I have no idea. But somebody else said she is the Truth Channel or the Truth Seeker, the Truth Show. I think it's called. I like her content too. She used one of my videos a long time ago from my other channel, the Truth Show. Her channel grew mad big now too. She always talks about the history, like certain people hidden history and stuff like that. She used one of my videos about Beyonce a long time ago with the gematria and stuff. And the way she did it, I appreciated how she did it. She gave me a shout out. She put my channel in the description, the link to my channel and stuff like that, which was cool because some other people use my channel, use my videos before, and they don't even give you no shout out. You know what I'm saying? They just use a couple people took. That's a whole different story. I don't know, but Suave Kelly, I don't know. I don't think if that's her. I don't know if that's her. I wasn't aware if that was her or not. It don't sound like her. Suave Kelly had a distinctive voice. You know what I'm saying? And she did disappear one day, like probably about a year ago. I think her channel is still there, but all the content is erased off of her channel. She's gone. You know what I'm saying? Haven't heard from her. Like I said, at one point she was inboxing me on Instagram, and it was the thing with her. She was a little weird though too because she had a picture up before of this person who I guess she was supposed to be. And then she all of a sudden put a different picture up. It was like a whole different female. The picture I got up right now on the thumbnail is the picture that she's I guess is supposed to be. I don't know. So can you talk about Beyonce being the witch voodoo priestess? Not now, but when you can. Look up look I got a video about Beyonce. I got a gematria about the whole witchcraft thing with the at the Oscars. Well not the Oscars, at the Grammys. I got it on this channel, but I originally uploaded to my original channel. That was one of my big videos. I think it had like 200,000 views on it on my other channel. I broke it all down, all the gematria, all the stuff about Blue Ivy, about the Grammys, the gramophone, where the Grammys really comes from is called a gramophone. How they did that was a ritual they did in front of the whole entire audience on stage when she was pregnant, when she leaned back in the chair because it was called a fear ritual. Look at the video. I put the if I remember, I'll put the link to the that video in this description when I'm done. But if not, go on my channel and just type in Beyonce Grammys and it will pop up. It says use your brain. It says Yes, that's her. She just toned it down. Oh, went out. That's her. She just toned it down. She referred to Suave Cali videos before, and we told her she sounds like her, but calmer than everybody called it right since she and everybody called it out. She never denied it to none of us. Oh, for real, I wasn't even aware of none of that. So she shouted Suave Cali's channel out. You know what I'm saying? And people were saying. Now that you say that though, are you talking about the Truth Show? I think it's called. I think her name is the Truth Show. The name of that channel. If it's the one that I think you're talking about, thinking about it, it could sound like Suave Kelly a little bit. Just a much calmer tone, like you said, a much different demeanor. The Suave Kelly was loud and flamboyant and aggressive and hype. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people liked her content when she was saying and stuff like that. She was like entertaining. It does kind of sound like that could be her. Like I said, she hit me on Instagram, inbox me. I'm gonna have to go check. I'm gonna have to check it out and do some. I'm gonna have to do some further analyzation on the Truth Seeker now. Go to her channel, but she hit me like I said, and then she had a picture up, and one day she sent me a picture, and it was a totally different picture than the picture who she was claiming to be at first, and I thought that was kind of weird. But lo and behold, me and her became cool. Collabed on some video. We collabed on like two videos, like actual collab, one or two definitely. But we shared a little bit of information back and forth, had a couple conversations and stuff like that. Her channel was growing real quick, and then she just disappeared. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, she switched the swag on us. If you now that you said that, if it's the person that I'm thinking of, I'm picturing her voice. It does sound like her voice, but just in a much calmer, cool, collective demeanor, like you said. That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But if that is her, like, damn, she really, she's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, if that's her doing both of them people, that she definitely got talent. She got skills to put an actual whole demeanor, two different demeanors on like that. So Rudy Thomas, what did she used to talk about? All kind of stuff, like conspiracies, but not just conspiracy type stuff, but the industry, mostly about the music industry is what she was mostly talking about. She claimed she said she knew a couple people in the industry at one point. I don't know if I don't remember if she said that on her videos, but when I was talking to her, she was telling me about some people she knew and that she was worked with before and stuff like that. So they might have bumped her off. They cut up somebody. Some people are just saying right now that she's the Truth Show channel, the Truth Seeker or the Truth Show. But they're saying that that's her, but in a much calmer demeanor. And it sounds like her. Or you said, or sent it to a madhouse. That could be too. You know what I'm saying? That could be. But she was on point with a lot of stuff she was saying. Because when her channel, she was kind of like I was looking at her kind of like a female me a little bit because she was talking about a lot of the same stuff that I was talking about. He said, yeah, she knew too much. Yeah, because she used to talk about stuff and she was on point with a lot of stuff, like a whole lot of stuff. She was totally on point with. And I was like, damn. Like I said, me and her had a couple conversations, and I was like definitely impressed with some of the stuff she knew. Said she ain't nowhere nice right now. People are saying she's the Truth Channel now, but if that's not her, then it's crazy that she's nowhere to be found. I'll just say that much. Said um, Lilo Djokovic, it could be a clone. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But if she's not the Truth Channel, then it's definitely weird because a person like she was on it. Like when I was my other channel, I was on it all the time, every day doing videos, and she was on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't go from being on YouTube like that, hard, like going hard with it, to all of a sudden just stopping. And her video and her channel was monetized. At first, she was like, "I'm not going to monetize," and I was telling her, I was like, "Look, if you know, like I know, you better get the money." You know what I'm saying? It's all good to do whatever, but at the same time, I told her I was like, "If you, this is a conversation we had behind the scenes. I was like, if you are putting time, energy, and everything like you're doing, you might as well monetize your channel and get that money for real, for real." And then she ended up monetizing it, and she was making, you know what I'm saying, she was making good money on there. So that's what I'm saying. Who's going to just walk away from something they're making money off of like that easily? It's that easy. You know what I'm saying? I always get pulled into the money part of the YouTube when I talk about certain stuff. I always get pulled back into talking about the money part of it because the money was sweet, man. You can't YouTube money is like taking candy from a baby, man. When you got a good YouTube channel, so or they might have sent her death threats, so she quit YouTube. Who knows, man? You never know because, like I said, who would just? It's like walking away from a good paying job for no reason. Like who would just walk away from a job and it being a YouTuber is something that if you're into it, you like it and you're making money off it. So like, why in the world would you stop doing it? He said that's why I said they probably clone her, just bumped off the real one. But the thing with her is that if they cloned her, then her channel disappeared though. So they're not using. I mean, you're saying they could have cloned her just for like people that know her type stuff, or maybe that's impossible too. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't know. Like I spoke to her, but I don't know nothing about her personal life or nothing like that. I don't know her people or nothing like that. But it's very suspicious that she would just disappear or anybody would disappear off YouTube like that. And not only did she disappear, she erased all her videos are erased. That's why it's really suspicious. That's why it's like makes me think what the hell really happened to her. And the first time that I noticed it, it was probably about I want to say maybe like a year ago. It's been like probably damn near a year since I think since she was gone. Anybody that knows who she was like definitely entertaining. Just like her voice, she was like crazy and the way she talked or something like that. Rudy Thomas said something deep happened and no, they wouldn't clone her. They would only clone her if she was making them money. That's like what I was saying because if they cloned her, they're not using her. You know what I'm saying? Like her channel to disappear. Like I see if they cloned her and made her had her making videos or using her image or her voice or whatever to um to still make videos and stuff, but she's just gone. So use your brain says before she went off the radar, she started referring to us to the true channel. Then she disappeared. Oh, for real? So I didn't even see that part of it. If that's the case, I didn't even see that. But if she did, if that's her, then if that's you, Suave Kelly, the Truth Channel, then kudos to you because you know what I'm saying. That was smooth how you did that. You know what I mean? That was definitely smooth how she made the move like that. If that's her, and that Truth Channel, like I said, she definitely used my content before too. But for my old channel, the Beyonce video, if you go on her channel, look her video from a long time ago. So they need crisis actors. Don't forget. I'm not even gonna say the word. That word right there gets video gets your channel taken off. You know what I'm saying? What you just said they use whatever term you just used. I ain't gonna say it, but I made a video about that like a couple months ago and gave everybody a warning to all YouTubers because the same day they gave me a strike on an old channel. Said don't you give me that mess. Don't give me what mess. Use your brain. The same day, one time they gave me a strike for a video. It was a couple months ago, but the video was like 6 months old at the time they gave me the strike. It was the because I used that word and I just say it, crisis actor. I had that word on the headline of the video, but that day another YouTuber had the same thing happen. He made a video about it and said the same thing. So I made a video warning people. I was like, look, don't put the word crisis actor on no more titles no more because they will flag your video and give you a strike. So the crisis actor thing, they take that real serious. You can't even use the word crisis actor no more. Don't even anybody that's watching a YouTuber, if you make videos, don't put that word, that term in any video description. Crisis actor, don't do it. That's against the rules for whatever reason. They're like super duper hard on the crisis actor thing. But yeah, Suave Kelly, if you out there somewhere, hit a little nigga up. Let me know what's going on with you. You know what I mean? So remember when she used to say, "Don't you give me that crap"? Oh yeah, her. Yeah. She. There was a couple of things she used to say that was like that stuck in my mind because she said the same certain terms all the time, certain little phrases all the time that other people be using. Because she's one of the people that her accent was so heavy and the way she talked was so thick. It just sticks with you. You know what I'm saying? Then you might find yourself using the same type of dialect as her later on because that's just how her voice was. You know what I'm saying? She had a one of a kind type of voice. But I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she died. I don't know. But she didn't just die because her all her content is erased, which is weird. She could be that Truth Channel chick, like people were saying. That could definitely be her. I'm gonna go over to her channel now and analyze. I'm gonna analyze her voice because I know who you're talking about. If it's who I think you're talking about, and thinking of that girl's voice, I could hear that. How I could see how that could be her, but just much more toned down. Because anybody that knows Suave Cali knows that she used to talk with a, I want to say an obnoxious sounding tone. Cause, but it was like obnoxious the way she talked. It was like a person nobody really talks like that. She just had like a weird way of talking. And I'm sure she did. I'm sure she don't really talk like that in real life, wherever she is. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a mystery. You know what I'm saying? Suave Kelly, where you at? What happened to Suave Kelly? Are you the truth chick, the truth seeker, or the truth channel? I think it's called the truther chick. Is that you, Suave Kelly? If that's you, speak up. Hit me on IG and let me know like yeah that's me, so I can be like oh that's all right. And I won't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Drakey Poo. She used to always say that Drakey Poo. Don't mess with my Drakey Poo. Yeah, if that's you, Swab Kelly. If you the truther chick now, hit me up. Let me know. I won't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just for my own content, so I know. You know what I mean? I'll keep it on the low. I won't tell nobody that is you. Evidently, people say they know it's you anyway already, so the cat is already out the bag. But yeah, that's about it, man. YouTubers been getting killed too, yo. There's been a couple YouTubers dying lately too. Like YouTubers have been dying. This whole year there's been a couple deaths. A couple YouTubers been dead, getting shot, killed, dying in their sleep. See, like that Gucci Mane clone video you did a couple years ago, Rudy. Oh yeah, Rudy Thomas. Yeah, so that means so you know you must have definitely been watching my channel. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's the thing that really got me into YouTube. Tell you the truth. The user brain says no, she ain't die. What I told you, Northerners don't listen. Go listen. She toned it down and the voice and topic. All right, calm down, user brain. I ain't saying you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You could be right. Relax. You know what I mean? I'm just going. We don't got no actual proof, so I'm just talking my little video through. You might be right, but yeah, Rudy Thomas. Yeah, my the Gucci Man clone. That was really what got me into YouTube. It was between the Gucci Man clone situation and the uh, Tax Stone and Troy Ave shooting. That those are the things that happened. It was like a week apart, a couple of days apart, like happening at the same time. Those are what really got me into doing YouTube. I seen them after those things. I made some comments about those topics, and as people started watching. That's what really got me doing YouTube. I did a couple Gucci Man clone videos. I did a couple Gucci Man clone videos. I had a couple of the biggest ones on YouTube. Not the biggest ones, but altogether I had more than 1 million views off them Gucci Man videos. But the one I did though, this is how ignorant I was when I started YouTube. My one Gucci Man clone video, the first one that I did, when I was like so ignorant, like I didn't even know nothing about YouTube. I'm the person on just like I'm gonna just say something and put it on there. I used Diamond's Live's whole YouTube, his whole video. You know what I'm saying? You know what Diamond's Live is. I used his whole entire video and like just talked over it and put it up. I didn't even understand the whole thing of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you just bring you just playing, you playing about what? That's the truthful chick. That's what you're talking about. But I didn't ever even understand the whole thing about the copywriting and stealing people's stuff. I just figured out what I seen a YouTube video, which was Diamond's Live's video, like the stuff he had, the content, the visual. So I just took his stuff, muted his voice, and talked over his actual content. I didn't even understand the concept that I was really like stealing somebody's I wasn't even looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But lo and behold, I used this whole shit. And that was even before I was even monetized or even knew about monetization. But he had it monetized on my channel. He didn't take it down. He just monetized it himself. And that video had like about 200,000 views on it. Then once I realized what it was really about, the monetization stuff like that, I was like, damn, I just made this dude a couple of dollars. Not that he needed the money because his channel was already popping, but I was like, damn, he didn't even delete it. He just monetized it on my channel and ate off my shit. Not my shit, because it was his shit too, though. But I didn't even realize what it was about, though. But I felt bad afterwards. I was like, damn, I just straight up took the dude's whole thing. So he did the same thing I would have did too. I wouldn't have deleted it. I would have left it on there and just monetized it myself and made the money off it like he did to me, which was cool. But the Gucci Mane clone stuff, that was really what got me into YouTube. So Lilo Djokovic, so you was doing the Hurricane Heavy. Yeah, I was the hurt. Yeah, I was hard on the hurricane thing, Hurricane Harvey, all that stuff, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, even now, we want to cover some stuff, certain things, but I feel like I did. It's like hard to like get back into certain stuff, the heart machine and all that kind of stuff, all the gematria that went along with it. It's no different than all the other ones. The Maria, this new one that just happened. That kind of died out. I don't know what that was really all about, but a lot of stuff I covered before on my other channel. I don't got the energy to even really do it no more. Every now and then I go into stuff, even topics now that I cover. I don't even go back to them sometimes. I just get distracted, and then I don't know. So use your brain. You're saying I'm being funny, dear, because you from Jersey. Y'all, y'all hard headed all in what? Now I'm not. I'm on the borderline of Jersey. I'm from Pennsylvania. Where I'm from actually is the borderline of Jersey. Eastern Pennsylvania, where I'm from, is actually as soon as you there's a bridge. You cross the bridge, you're in New Jersey right there. But from that area, you know what I mean? Allentown, Bethlehem, Eastern area, between Philly and New York and Jersey is where I'm from. You said we hard headed. We are hard headed, definitely. You know what I'm saying? People are hard headed from this area. Said that Rudy Thomas said the black woman painted herself white. YouTube strike people. Yeah, that was one of the ones that got me. So you've been here for a minute, Rudy. I think I do remember you now too. That was one of the ones that they got me on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The black girl painting herself white. I put that video up, yo. By the time they deleted it, it had like 70,000 views on it. That video was up there for mad months. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 months. They gonna come back like 6 months later with a strike talking about some community guideline strike for nudity. I'm like, then you look around, it was still like 1,000 of the same video on mad other people's channels. I'm like, how you going to come to my channel 6 months later, take it down, give me a strike, bullshit like that? You know what I mean? They got me a couple times with that. A couple times with the same trickery. Come back months later talking about some community guideline strike from a video that I had up for mad months, and the same video be up on mad other people's channels. It's like how you see mine, you don't see all these other people's, because all you gotta do is type in the topic, then they all pop up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was only a matter of time for my other channel. This one too, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing different. I still be talking about the same type of stuff to an extent, same conspiracy stuff, same. They don't want to hear stuff like that. And like I said before, they took our channels from took our channels down. Rudy, it's still on you. I'm sure it is. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a whole bunch of them with that black girl painting herself white on YouTube. They took mine down. That struck me for it. But when they took my channel down before and other people's channels, then they be using a lot of our stuff that we was talking about on Netflix. I said that before. Netflix, I'm sure that was a big part of all the stuff. I might sound crazy. I might sound like I think I'm important. It's not even that. But I'm gonna tell you for a fact, Netflix used a lot of my, not a lot, they used a couple stuff out of my mouth, straight from my mouth, and not just me, other YouTubers too. The Black Mirror, see if you ever watched the Black Mirror, a couple episodes on that, I swear they got definitely from me and other people, other YouTubers. Stranger Things, that came straight from people, from YouTubers making videos. Altered Carbon, another one came. Some of this shit they got on that series, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I was frustrated. I'm like, not even gonna watch. I watched like the first episode of it. I might go back and watch it at some point, but I was just that bothered by it. Like they took that shit straight from YouTubers. I swear to you, I lie to you not, yo. I swear to you. Netflix, not just Netflix, there's other movies and shows stuff like that, but Netflix took a lot of ideas from YouTubers and made that and made money off, made it into movies and TV shows. You know what I'm saying? And me myself too, personally, like definitely, there's a couple things about Netflix on a couple shows that I was like, yo, there's no way in hell that they thought of this and they didn't get this from me saying this. Like I said, not that I feel like I'm that important, but there's a couple different things that Netflix definitely took from me and a couple other YouTubers for sure. But we don't got the proof because they deleted all of our channels. You know what I'm saying? They took all our content down, deleted it like it never was there. So it's like I couldn't prove it now. You know what I mean? Even if I got the channel, even if I got the video saved on like my still have the video, I got no proof of when I actually made it. And even then it's not something I could really sue for, of course. You know what I mean? But yeah, Suave Cali, Cerruti Times, I put old Gucci Man videos on one of my YouTube accounts years ago, and it was okay. Now when I put more old videos, they take them straight down. That's how they are, man. They it's crazy, man. Because I don't know what it's weird because the thing about it is some of the stuff that they took some people's videos down, like mine for like channels down and stuff like that. It's like on one hand, all right, they're saying I violated certain guidelines. If they did the same thing to everybody doing the same thing, I would understand it. But how do they cherry pick only certain channels that they want to mess with? There's channels out there with far worse stuff than the stuff I had on my other channel as far as language, content, vulgar, nudity, all type of stuff. But they only you know what I'm saying, focus on certain couple people channels and then leave other ones up there to be like I said, the reason too about it is if you got original content, that's the people that they come after. People that come up with the idea first. They don't care if you're a person that's just regurgitating and copying and just saying stuff and put no matter how crazy it sounds. But if you're a person that comes up with ideas for the first time, those are the people's channels that got deleted that they continue to mess with. I'm convinced of it. You know what I mean? Because there's still channels out there now that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and stuff like that. It's not like YouTube don't notice them. My channel was mad small for you to be noticing me and then attacking me and stuff. I was saying there's people out there with way more worse content than I had. He said, you think they monitor certain channels? They definitely do. That's an absolute fact. They definitely do. I still to this day got I'm gonna make a video one time. 'Cause I got screenshots of when they started monitoring my channel, my last channel. I actually got screenshots of all this stuff. It was the same. They talk about the algorithm. I got a screenshots of at least I don't know how many are. One day I'm gonna make a whole video out of all the screenshots I got. There was a time when I started figuring out when they first started monitoring my channel. Because at one point when your channel starts getting popular, you put videos up. You start getting an idea of how people start viewing them, which I started getting an idea about it. At one point, like I said, I got a bunch of screenshots. I'm going to make a video about it. I still got them from my other channel. They see like Willie D. They took Willie D off. They definitely took Willie. I think he got his channel back though, but he can't upload. But what they did to me was I got a bunch of screenshots of a bunch of different videos. Every at 4 minutes it would have 25 views. 10 minutes it would go to I think it was 50, whatever it was, 50 views. 15 minutes, every three numbers, it would have a certain amount of views on it. That's how I started noticing it. Like the third time it happened, I was like, how come every time it's 4 minutes, I got 25 views and it stops? Then 10 minutes, I'll have whatever it was, then it stopped. I started noticing, so I started taking screenshots of it. And I got a bunch of screenshots of the same thing. Because, like, how is that possible? Because before that, the views would go, they keep going, 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 wouldn't stop, keep going and going and going as people are looking at them. Then all of a sudden, they started stopping my. And then then it would go upload. Then it would stop. It would stop. Then it would be frozen on 25 for like 20 minutes, like for a certain amount of time. Then it would start picking up gradually after that. Then it'll start letting it build up. But it wasn't doing that at first. You know what I'm saying? It definitely wasn't doing that at first. And I got the screenshots to prove it that something was definitely going on with how they was doing that. Because it couldn't have been a coincidence over and over and over. You know what I mean? But I've been through a lot with the YouTube. For me, getting in YouTube to begin with, I didn't know you can make money off it before I started doing it. So that the money came as a bonus to me when I was making money off YouTube before. That just came along with it. It came a bonus. So I just rode with that. But back to Suave Kelly, and that's the reason why I think it's suspicious about Suave Kelly. Unless maybe she is that truth channel chick, that could be her. But if that's not her, if she's not on YouTube as a disguise as a different channel, then that's highly suspicious that she disappeared because she was making good money on YouTube, same way I was back then. Because her channel was growing faster than mine. Because when she came out, she already had a channel before me, but she wasn't really doing nothing with it. My channel started growing, a couple thousand here. I got 5, 10,000. By the time I like had 5,000, I think we was around the same thing, around 5,000 at the same time. By the time I got 10,000 subscribers, she had like 20,000 subscribers. Her channel was moving, you know what I'm saying, and growing. Then she, like I said, she monetized. At first, she didn't monetize it. Then she ended up monetizing it. So who's going to just stop? Why would somebody just stop making money like that and just disappear and erase all their videos like her videos been? I think I first noticed it like about a year ago. She hasn't made no videos. All her videos are removed from YouTube, and she just disappeared ever since then, which is suspicious to me. You know what I'm saying? She was like I said, she was kind of like almost like a female version of my channel. She would talk about the same type of stuff, but she was a female, so of course she would also talk more about like the love type of stuff in music, like relationships and stuff like that. But for the most part, she used to talk about the same type of stuff, the conspiracy stuff, the same stuff I was doing. Now she's just gone, just disappeared. So I don't know. Suave Kelly, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Inbox me, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you still out there. Get back into the YouTube. Her channel's still there. She got 25,000 subscribers right now. You can still go up there, Suave Kelly, SUAVECALI, Kelly, Suave Kelly. All her channels gone. I mean, all her videos is just gone. Which is highly suspicious to me. So that means if she's not this truth seeker chick, that means she's either dead, locked up, in the crazy house, or missing. One of the four. Because what else would it be? Ain't nobody in their right mind going to stop making money when they can keep making money. Her channel was growing good, quick. You know what I mean? But that's about it. I did 3 videos today. All of them like 30 minutes. So the first one was like an hour. I'm going hard today, man. I feel like a real YouTuber again today. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, yo. I'm back. It's like, nah. Yeah, man. That's it, man. Shout out to everybody that came through the room. If you know where Suave Cali is, tired to hit me up. Tired to inbox me something. I won't tell people the truth. If you're really the truth chick, I ain't gonna tell nobody Suave Cali. You know what I'm saying?